Be prepared for highly offensive language from the start and throughout, and adult and sexual themes.
Oh, look at the time, look at the... Girls, come on! Girls! Come on, hurry up! We're like on air. Michelle, get on case. Lou, can you hurry up? Why do you have to wear a dress that short? Get on the buggy! Come on, we're late. Come on. Here we go. Right, let's have a bit on the side. Girls, for God's sake! The rain, my head, everything, my head's spinning. What a twist. Tonight, Big Brother tricked the housemates into thinking there was a double eviction, when in reality, two of our celebs were taken to a secret room. Then they were putting Austin up for eviction, which I'm quite shocked at, when in fact they've just made him immune. So we've got so much going on, I don't really know who to trust anymore, especially not. Well, listen, we've got a show fuller than Janice's makeup bags. We're going to be dissecting all the action from tonight, and we're going to be hearing from the friends and family of our so-called alpha females. With all this twisting going on, I'm going to need a little bit of help straightening things out, and luckily for me, my very own set of Charlie's Angels have popped in tonight. Or, like, a budget version of Sheila's Wills and other insurance companies are available. It's my Friday night lady panel, fresh from the plane from La La Land. She's jet-lagged, but she's never a dragged. It's the gorgeous Michelle Vincent! I've got an ex-housemate who knows exactly what it's like to be stuck between a Brit and an American. Oi, oi, it's Casey Batchelor! And finally, if it's not her business, she'll make it her business and then sell it half price. It's Lisa Sisters! Oh, ladies, what a welcome. I'm loving it. Well, we have got a lot to get through tonight. Big Brother is more twisted than we thought. It's a lot to process. So, Lulu, of the right combo, gone in the luxury suite.
Yeah, definitely. This is great, because we were saying in the green room, the joke's so on them.
Yes.
So it's brilliant, because they have no idea. But there's something about them I quite like. Yes. And there really is. And I think that they really are making Celebrity Big Brother. It would be so dull without them. And they're just...
They remind you of you, Lou.
I kind of like them. I kind of like them, I do. I just can't help it. I don't care if people hate me. I quite like them.
Mish, what were you making of their reactions when they come out and was evicted?
I think they're both full of crap, to be honest. Listen, I love Jenna going in, and then I think the backing of Farrah did her wrong, and I know firsthand what it's like to be judged when you hang out with somebody who's not liked.
We've heard.
So you learn.
Do you think the housemates are pretty relieved that they're not there no more?
Most definitely. They're going to be having a party. But my favourite thing was when Farrah was like, "Thank you, fans. Thank you."
Thank you to the British public. We will pray for you. Well, listen, I'm going to be talking to them in a minute, but if Big Brother had a superpower, she would be it. She's deserving of an out-of-this-world welcome. It's my sister from another mister. Cue the music, guys. It's the one and only Emma Willis! Something new. First of all, Jarrah is happening right now.
I know.
What are you thinking?
First of all, a vixen of a panel.
Hello!
Tonight.
Thank you, you're welcome.
OMG!
You are
like
welcome.
3 foxes right there!
Look at them!
Those 3 together in the house would be amazing.
Well, who said all-star? We need to make it happen.
Jarrah,
Jara.
I quite like how deluded they are. Do you know what I mean? Like, when Jenna went, oh my God, Emma! I was like, Jenna! We are so this show right now. Oh my God!
High five me,
And Michelle, I'm sorry I keep doing the American, or trying to do an American accent. But like Louisa said, you know, Farrah is infuriating, but as a pair, you cannot stop watching them.
They are fascinating.
And like Michelle said, when Jenna went in there, I had such high hopes for her. And then her backing of Farrah kind of almost is her downfall.
Guilt by association.
Then you can't help but like Jenna again. But then she gets drunk and she's like, you know what? Me and Natasha, we're going to go off. And you're like, hold on, but when you haven't had a glass... When you haven't had a glass of red wine, you guys make up. And then all of a sudden, it's like, she's two-faced. That was terrible.
What was that?
I don't know. So
what are you making of the whole twist, though?
I'm so excited.
What are you making of the twist, though?
You. I love it.
It's so, like...
I love
We've never done that before.
We've never done it before. Yes, we've had a fake eviction. Yes, we've had secret rooms. How excited were they that they picked Austin and it absolutely doesn't count?
I know, he's immune. He's immune now. Are you surprised? Are you surprised they went for him?
Yeah, because I thought when Jenna went no-brainer, I thought it was going to be Natasha.
That's what I thought.
So look how happy he is that he's not going out on Tuesday. So yeah, but you know we don't tell them until tomorrow, so they've got a few hours of watching them.
Yeah.
Talk about them now.
Well, this is going to be the funny thing because they're already like Austin was already slagging them off. In all fairness, at the end of the show, I was listening.
But to be fair, he slagged them off to their face.
That's
isn't
true.
It? Well, he hasn't slagged them off. He's told them what he thinks.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
it's
so
true. He's piping up about it. But why? Now the vote's over, we can have our opinion. Are you happy it's these two?
Well, I think they'll make for the most entertaining in there, you know. You know, if you'd have... Because the thing is, the whole house will talk about them anyway because of what big characters they are.
Started,
and because of all the drama that's kind of come from the two of them. So, had you have put, you know, say Sherry and who else was... Sorry, not Sherry. Sherry wasn't up. But if you'd have put Bobby and, you know... Gail, two of the quieter housemates in there, they would have gone, they'd have been really sad that they'd have left, and then that would have been it. And then they'd have been sat there watching them going, oh, they're all just really like us. Brilliant.
Yeah, like, thanks.
So, yeah, you know, it's clearly, for dramatic purposes, the right two to go in there.
Who do you think's happiest to see the back of them two in that house? There's the $1 million question.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I think maybe Scoop.
Really?
Purely, I keep looking at Michelle because she's American. Purely because I feel like he's really in the middle of it to a certain extent. He's kind of like the dad of the house. Jenna goes to him and goes, "It's going to go off with Natasha soon," and you kind of see him really trying to reason with Natasha and with Jenna and trying to kind of make peace. Now, whether that's part of his plan to stay in there or whether that's the way he is, I kind of believe that's the way he is. So I think the fact that he's not got all of that in one ear and having to go and do everything with everybody else to try and settle things, not that he has to, but, you know, they kind of seem to go to him or he tries to make peace. So I think he probably thinks he's going to have a more peaceful time.
Yeah, just go a little lie down.
However, in 48 hours, they're back.
They're back! Well, listen, do you know what I really want to ask you? So tomorrow, the main house get told that they're obviously in the secret room and they obviously need to get nominated to be immune from eviction.
I know,
so they're obviously going to start playing up. But let's talk about, let's play devil's advocate, someone like Janice. Are you not worried that Janice, whilst they're watching, may say something like, well, they're watching anyway, so it's fine? I'm a little bit concerned that Janice might give the jig up. I'm a little bit worried.
To a certain extent, yes, of course, because she's, you know, she's Janice.
Law unto herself.
But on the flip side of it, Janice is a pro at reality television. Do you know what I mean? And let's not forget, she auditioned for Pretty Woman and what was the other movie?
Yeah, what was the other movie?
She's a slight actress as well.
Yeah, she
so
can
let's
play a role.
hope she can do it.
Well, now let's talk about Jenna and Farrah.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like? I'm salivating. I'm not even joking. What is it going to be like when they walk in on Sunday and they're obviously going to give it, you bitches, we're giving this, we nominate X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, and then all of a sudden they all go, thank you! Like, Austin's going to be like, thank you! Like, what do you think their reaction's going to be when they know they've been bluffed?
It's a tricky one. I think because Farrah's really seemed to, since the whole thing with Bobby and nominations the other day,
chill pill.
She's kind of chilled down a bit, and Farrah's kind of Jenna's suddenly become feistier, like the alpha female that she keeps talking about in tonight's show. So I
just can't see Farrah liking being tricked.
No, I don't think she necessarily would. But we've heard her say tonight she wanted to win it. She knows reality TV. Will she play it the right way and maybe get people on side and go, oh my God, that's so funny.
I can take a joke.
And will...
I'm going to move on before she starts doing more impressions.
Do you know what? My best friend is American, and I can't
done her a
do it.
disservice.
She takes the piss out of me all the time. She's like, that is shit. Just stop it.
Well, listen, let's have a little look at my little bold, because I like doing this. We've got some tweets from celebs on the outside world. So have a little choose.
Ooh.
What do you want to go for?
Let's go girl on girl.
Girl on girl, or a couple of men out there happy about that. Let's have a look. Oh, Eamon home.
What was that?
I don't. We're both like each other. Please, CBB Natasha, you do not need the affirmation of two-faced Jenna. Yeah, stay strong. So what are we like?
You do not need the affirmation of
Had a long day.
two-faced. Stay strong. It was quite funny watching that tonight, wasn't it? Because Jenna was so peed off that she's being two-faced. But I kind of have to agree with what Natasha said. I would have been more two-faced had I not have nominated her because she'd done something to upset me. Because then I wouldn't have been being honest with anybody.
No, I think that's right. I think that's fair.
Had she have gone, like she said, oh, I'm not going to nominate Jenna because I want to keep the peace. You have to have a genuine reason to nominate someone. She had a genuine reason. And it's not like Jenna didn't know about it. They talked about it. They had it out face-to-face. So, you know, it wasn't a shock.
It wasn't. Well, listen, I've got time for one more very quickly. Let's go back to the bold. Oh, it's fun. What one do you want?
Tragedy.
Let's go for tragedy. Go on. Claire from Steps is on tomorrow. Oh my God! It's Claire from Steps! Oh my God, Chloe, get a grip, girl. So what are you making of that? Do you think Chloe... I can't believe it was Claire. I never know.
She's... I was about to start doing an accent again then.
Please don't.
But I'm from Birmingham, so I won't try and do posh. It's the whole... When they did the task the other day, and it was... it's the one thing that's just, you know, personal. It's my ring. It's like, it's just going in a box for 48 hours. Like, you're going to get it back.
My favourite...
And the whole cigarette thing tonight. I don't want food. I just want cigarettes.
My favourite moment from tonight's show was when Chloe and Stevie were obviously having their argument, and she just still kept it really posh and professional and went, darling, shush!
I know.
I loved it.
And she did it in nominations as well, didn't she, with
I just
Austin?
love her.
When she was kind of chatting and then she went, and then you take it out of my British accent! She was like...
Well, on that note, another accent. Give it up for Emma. Still to come, our first Brit evictee, Chris Ellison's going to be here to gate crash our end of the panel, and I'm sure he's got a lot to say. Plus, our all-American beauty queen, Michelle Visage, is going to be treating us to a live edition of What the Hell with Michelle. I'll see you straight after this break. Your accents are getting worse. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side, coming up with... Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! Hello? Mum, I'm in the middle of a live show, though. Yeah, I know I look thin. I know. I've had dinner. I have had dinner. Oh, it's 7 days this morning. It's all... Yeah, I'm all right. No, I'm not married yet. I'll speak to you later. Bye. I'm sorry about that. Oh, Linda loves it. She loves it. Oh, where was I? Coming up, CCI Burnside, a.k.a. Chris Ellison, is going to be spilling the beans. He's back on what he's been up to since his sentence came to an end. And my panel of prima donnas are going to be sharing their thoughts on tonight's twists and turns. But first, do you know what? I've made you wait long enough. I fancy an exclusive. What do you think? Go, mother.
Her main beef with me is that she thought I was teaming up with the UK people and then I was going in the diary room and talking shit. That's why she kept saying, well, we'll see when this is all over who's being real here. So she has some kind of paranoia that I'm running into the diary room talking shit about her. Everything I've said in there about her has been nice. That's man to man, I look you in the eye. We'll all see that.
It's all on the record.
I've talked a lot of shit about Farrah, but I say anything I've said in there, I have said to her, and if I haven't, I would be more than happy to go straight to her and tell her. But I haven't said a word about Jenna.
Because I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know.
No, I don't know either. She said I was being insensitive, presumably because I was sitting over there with Gail and not sitting next to them.
that got her good. And then she kind of got mad at me.
To Gail than
She got mad at me because I wasn't smiling at her, and then she gave me stink eye. You know, it was like, and then I went.
Oh, Janice's face is killed. Well, listen, it's been 4 days since Chris Ellison left the house, and we've never seen a happier Victy in all our life. But before he joins my panel of ladies, what lunch? Here's a snippet of what he's been up to since he finally escaped the madness.
I can now reveal the celebrity housemate with the fewest votes and second to be evicted is Chris.
Am I happy? I am happy. I'm so happy.
He was really happy. I'm really relieved. Like we had given him a Christmas present really early.
Looking forward to seeing civilization.
It's Chris! He's taken it in his stride, he's given as good as he gets, and it's nice to see an evictee come out that actually wants to be out.
I still see him as a policeman, so I'm on my best behaviour.
Callum, absolute pleasure.
Pleasure's mine, mate. I think if he just opened up and wasn't maybe so grumpy, it might have gone in his favour, but fair play to the man, you know, he did his bit, and he thought to himself he wants to get out, so it's time to go, you know?
See you guys. I'm off to get a good night's sleep without a load of screaming, horrible Americans and people snoring. Oh, how does the door close? Here we go.
Well, he's no longer under house arrest. Please welcome to the panel our resident Robocop, Chris Ellison. Got to just start by saying the shade Michelle Visage was throwing in Chris's way at the end of that VT we will get onto. But Chris, let's come to you. What's the first thing you did when you got indoors?
I had a glass of red wine.
They are. Yo! He's been great in it. Have you been missing anything, though, Chris? Huh? Have you been missing anything from the house?
Am I missing anything from the house?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't checked yet.
How does it feel to be out properly?
It feels great. It's lovely. It's lovely to be back on this show, because this show's much nicer.
So, Chris, we might get a bigger budget now. Let's go. Oh, well, listen, you've lived with these people. Let's talk about tonight's twist, Farrah and Jenna.
It's nice to see some good-looking women, by the way.
Oh, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, what a bevy of beauties.
Yeah, much. I'll tell you, that was a better house. Anyway.
Which one, mine or hers? Because
all of it. Well, listen, let's talk about Farrah and Jenna. They've gone into the secret luxury suite now. What are you making of them two going in there?
Probably lock the door and leave them in there. But,
you like that one, Michelle, didn't you?
I have to say that I'm being honest now, that Farrah, who everybody hates, I never had a problem with her. And she was good. Louisa, I will honestly tell you the truth now, because they never show any of this. They never show any of the nice things on Big Brother. They show all the bad things. And when I was on it, I had a long conversation with Farrah, and we were talking about Italy. We were talking about going on holiday to Sicily, where her family come from originally, because I want to go to Sicily. And we were chatting. We always got on very well. She was always very polite to me, probably because I'm so old. She probably thought, I'll be respect. But she's got, you know, she's got Sicilian connections as well. So I said, Bobby, be very careful.
Well, listen, I've got to ask you, Chris. It's been on everyone's mind since you've left, apart from Michelle. Have you bumped into any Americans yet?
Well, I bumped into quite a few, actually. I made that, yeah, I have, yeah.
And has it all been all right?
They're all littered all over. No, they're not. No,
I'm ready. I'll check
She is ready. My voice went then. I got so scared. I went, no, listen, if you want to be in the game, you've got to stay one step ahead of it, and let's be fair. So earlier on, me and Casey were given a little exclusive access to the secret room, and we filmed our very own X-tape. X-tape. Not sex, because we're X-house. Do you know what? Take a look. Have a look. It was lovely.
Right, so guys, we're just about to go inside the Big Brother house. I found my old mate Casey. Look, she's not answered me something, you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a little snoop around the secret room. Now, I've heard it's plush. I've heard it's a bit hotel-y.
Ooh.
Yeah, but the difference is the housemates are just on the other side of the wall, so we need to be really quiet. So you can be quiet? Oh, it's lovely. Do you know what's weird about this? In your series, you was in the secret room.
So, I'm a little bit annoyed because my secret room was the size of the bed. They've got a freaking luxury suite.
Oh my God, the phone's back. Oh, hi, Big Brother. I ordered my lunch like 20 minutes ago now and it's still not here. I don't care what's going on in the main house, I just want my lunch. Okay, well then find another presenter. Sorry, folks, a bit embarrassing. Let's have a snoop, come on. It's the hatch.
Oh.
Look, this is where Big Brother, like, it puts instructions in and stuff like that.
We didn't have a hatch in our one.
Did you not?
It's because it's too small, babe.
Well, do you know what? I shouldn't show you this, because Big Brother always locks the door, obviously, so you can't see anything. Do you want to see something?
Go for it.
Hello, darling.
Oh, lovely. A little shower room.
Even the shower's more luxury than ours. It's like I had 1-star, babe, and this is 6-star.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not happy about this.
Oh, look. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, beautiful. This is really big.
It's huge, babe. And they get a bed each. We had one bed.
What, you and Lee?
One bed. But he wasn't complaining.
Well, neither were you by the sounds of it, darling. You thought you were being evicted?
Babe, it was awful. I was so pissed off because obviously I was getting evicted because of Lee being like an idiot. And as soon as Emma was like, you're going to the secret room, honestly, it's the best feeling ever.
These are nice. Got some of these. Look. Oh, hang on. Oh, babe, we've overstayed. We're going to have to check out or they're going to charge us.
Oh, shit.
Right, let's just tidy it up a little bit.
All right.
That looks nice, if that's all right.
I'm taking this, though.
Slippers there. Right, you keep that, though.
The secret room is officially occupied, but what do our panel, and to quote Scoop, of 4 assholes and 40 toes think? They were his words, not mine. Lulu, how do you think the house are going to react to these two just not being there no more?
I just think they're going to be so happy. They're going to be like having a massive party. I cannot wait for them to go back in. It's just going to be the best TV when they walk back in and they're like, fuck. The others are like,
oh, God.
Jokes on us. So, no, I think it's going to be great when they go back in. And Farah and Jenna are going to think they've got the upper hand, but the house are going to think they have, and it's really, really going to divide everything, and it's just going to be the girls against the whole house.
Oh, no! Willie's gone funny. No. Moosh, how do you think... you like that. How do you think Farah and Jenna are going to cope in there? Because, no disrespect, they're quite loud, for a start. I mean, they even went in there and were like, ha! And I was like, shh, they are. Like, me and Casey were in there earlier. Like, they've got to keep it down. Do you think they'll be all right?
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. They're used to each other. I think they're going to have a great time. That's why I wished it was Bobby and Farah, because I would have liked to have seen that.
Oh.
But they're buddying up, and they're getting so strong, and they're building it up so much, thinking that the fans love them so much for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. They're going to go back in with their heads blown up like this, and it's going to be BAM!
It's going to be a little back double. And Jenna made it clear to Farah that she is the real alpha female of the house. you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, Case, now? Because it's just the two of them there. Jenna thinks she's the alpha female. A lot of people think it's
they might end up turning on themselves in that
They
little
might be
room.
frenemies.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, both of them could have a row of a wardrobe, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
You know, they could end up turning... I mean, they're going to be in that room, and it's a long time. Like, 2 days is a long time, just their own company. But I just love the fact that they think they're nominating people, and they're not. I just love it.
Well, funny you said that, because they don't know that they've actually, in fact, made Austin immune from next week's eviction. Lulu, who else do you think they're going to go for?
I think they're going to go for Natasha.
100%.
Definitely. That's
I'm surprised
just
Natasha went first.
Yeah, I was
she was
surprised
gonna
that
be
they didn't go for Natasha.
I was.
They probably, maybe Chloe and that... I always forget his name.
Stevie.
He annoys me. I don't even want to know his name. No,
He annoys you and she doesn't?
No, she
Michelle
annoys
doesn't.
me.
Best Chloe accent. Do the accent.
Do the accent.
It's not the accent. It's not the accent, it's the tonality. Oh, she talks like a Muppet. It's the tonality of it, right?
All I've got to say to that is, darling, shush. Moving on. Chris, you've lived with them. How do you think they are going to react when they go back in and find out the joke is on them, Chris?
Hiya!
I think Farah might actually sort of disintegrate completely. I think Jenna will deal with it, but I think Farah will be so upset
that she's been double bluffed.
Yeah, and because she hasn't really got a sense of humour, she will.
But she can give it, but she can't take it.
No.
She just gives.
Oh, she
will
can take it.
not-
I saw her
She
tape.
will not.
The Americans are now 2 down in the house. Talking about going down. Lulu, there's been... you all know when Michelle's back, don't you? Lulu, let me ask you, the Americans are 2 down now. There has been a real sort of nationality divide in there. It's been very UK versus USA. Now they've gone, do you think that we might see the house unite a bit? She can stay. I'm not even asking her.
She's just
Guys,
in a one
what
line
do
and
you
it's
think?
really tickled her. She wants to say it.
No, I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Do you think the house is going to unite now? Right, I'm going into the audience. Will the house be united?
The house won't be united. I think it will fragment it more. 2 Americans have gone out, and I think that the other Americans will try to be stronger to try and get Team America back to the top again.
Do you know what? I've waited a long while to say this. Louisa Sisman, you're fired. Right. Good show. Give her a round of applause. Coming up, Michelle Visage is back, and she's going to be spoiling us with a live version of What the Hell with Michelle. I'm so glad. Plus, Jenna's mate, Farah's mum and Natasha's partner are going to be on the phone telling us about their alpha females. I'll see you after this break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Still to come, plenty of chit-chat with me panel. Plus, we're going to be talking to friends and family members of the self-professed alpha female. But first, our American correspondent has hopped on her private jet. She swapped Hollywood for Bournemouth and made it safely to this side of the pond. Here to tell us like it is, live, it's What the Hell with the icon, the diva, the legend, Miss Michelle Visage! Come and sit down. Right.
You have a wiener.
No, wait for it. Get comfortable,
Okay.
because we're going to get cracking with all the dishing and all that. We're going to talk about the Americans first.
Do we have...
We've got to. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you to wrap that round you. Just like
Great.
that, darling. There you go.
Oh,
Now,
I'm so patriotic.
I know you're vegan,
Yes.
but we've made this. It's definitely a prop, because I glue gunned the bun together earlier.
Okay.
So definitely don't eat it.
Okay.
It's just a
It's
prop.
hard. Well...
Happy Friday to you
Yeah.
all. But listen, you said you were waiting to talk about the Americans,
Yeah,
and you
I'm
didn't
ready.
want to judge them straight away.
Right.
Go.
Okay, so here's my thoughts on Farah. Let me start with Farah.
Go on.
I think I know she's coming across as villain. Somebody's got to be a villain, but she's quite poop at being a villain. The thing is, she's saying things as a kid. I see a child. I see a little girl who's backed into a corner, who's grown up on TV. She came out to America's, you know, in the limelight because she was pregnant as a teenage girl. And then she went into the teen mom thing, and then she had a porn video. So this girl has been nothing positive in the public eye. You could spin that positive with teenage pregnancies, you know, it happens, but you could bring the high road to it. But instead, she chose to go a lower road.
Hang on. I'm sorry, Michelle.
What?
I'm going to have to stop you.
Can I put the wiener down?
Yeah, you can put that down. I can't let you talk about Farrah without putting some lip gloss on. I mean, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. It's tradition. That's fit. That's fit.
Thank
I love
you.
that.
It's the wrong color.
I don't care. Right, but listen, no, let me ask you something.
What?
You were in Big Brother.
I was.
And I think it was fair to say Michelle's was one of the most explosive celebrity Big Brothers we've ever seen. It was very much Hilton versus Hopkins.
Yeah.
What are you comparing your series to this series with? Because
Ours was way worse.
Oh.
Way worse. And let me tell you why. Because Perez didn't stop 24/7. At least Farrah has ups and downs, you know, peaks and valleys. She is not there 24/7. She does act out when somebody comes for her, and all she says is dipshit. Like, it's the same thing over and over. There's no thought behind it. There's really no intelligence behind it. I'm not saying she's not. I'm saying her argument.
Yeah.
I see a child who just needs to go, you know what? I need to be intelligent here and stand up for myself without just breaking down. She can't help herself. And Jenna, who I love, is going to get a bad rap. She's going to get bad rap because she's backing Farrah up. And Natasha's not two-faced. Jenna's the one who's kind of riding the line.
Oh, well,
I'm not calling her two-faced, but I'm saying she'll say one thing and then be really sweet on the other hand.
And play it the other side.
It's not easy. It's a tough line that you have to walk when you want to be nice to everybody.
Let's talk about Austin. I mean, are you liking him? Is he getting under your skin? What are you making of him?
Listen, I didn't know who he was going in. He like comes on the drag cruises that I host as a patron. So he comes like as a fan of the show. I never got a chance to know him not drunk. So the fact that we're seeing him here, I'm being honest, and he'll agree, seeing him here, I'm in love with him, actually. Yes. I like, and I understand being on the UK-America divide.
Yeah,
if I were in there, I wouldn't know what to do because my love for the UK is as strong as the being an American.
Yeah.
Thank you, but I am an American. So what do? You know, I don't think he should be judged negatively because he gets along with the Brits.
No.
I think that's ridiculous.
Well, you're talking about the Brits.
Yeah.
You are an honorary Brit. So
thank
let's
you.
lose this one and let's put this one on her because you are one of our honorary Brits.
I'm so honored.
Here's a little cup of tea, darling. You be careful. It's hot.
Okay,
It's hot.
right.
It's not a fake one. Now, let's talk about the Brits. What are you making of our British contingent?
Okay, in a nutshell, I am loving, for the obvious reasons, James.
Well, some has described him as the hunk of the house.
I think he's super sexy. He's like the Callum of this house.
Oh, okay.
And he's really sweet, and he's really open. He's not judging Austin. Like, he's super, you know, whatever his situation is in his own life. I really like him. I actually like Gail. I think she's strong. I like her. Let me tell you why.
Don't.
Hold on.
Let's be.
I like her when she's a strong woman and not a victim. When she's not Janice's butter bitch and she's actually really strong, I think she is beautiful and a survivor and she's strong. I just want to buy her a good bra. That's it.
Yeah, we love a good bra. We're running out of time, and I hate to keep it short, but Stevie and Chloe, what are you making of them?
Here's the thing about Stevie and Chloe. A, I don't buy that they're a real-life couple. Sorry about it. I don't. B, I've been married for 18 years. I have never ever needed my husband in that capacity so much. It's almost like Chloe couldn't exist without him. The minute Stevie had to run alone, he made a break for the border. And bless them, I think they're really cute. I mean, I think they're adorable, but that codependency scares me.
Right, well, listen, I've loved that chat, but I think I've got to give you one more flag.
Okay.
Because you
Is it the gay flag?
You piped up about it in January. Darling, get the flag on! 1 minute, guys, here we go! All for the whole LGBT community! Give it up for Michelle Visage! You make that special.
I smell it. I'm getting high. Thank you.
Right, listen, there's only one thing that makes that Friday feeling even better. It's not the paint fumes, it's an exclusive. Have a little look.
I'm getting high.
All this overanalyzation is driving me crazy in this house.
I'm trying to be my son, bro, and that's
Little
it.
DL, huh?
Just trying to be my son, and that's all
Well,
I
you
can
are. I didn't know you before, and I don't think there's any game playing going on.
Nothing, mate.
And they're all trying to be strategic, play the game, set people up. and they just hiked up those steps.
Do your
So
son, mate. And Farrah got what she deserved tonight. And I feel sorry for her.
why?
Sorry for who?
Because it didn't have to be like that.
Oh, here we go. Put the icing on it. Put the pads out so we can have a soft. There you go.
Fuck her. She got what she
There's
deserved.
those balls we've been looking for.
Fuck her.
He's always been negative.
I am so happy that we are now gonna see the real fucking deal.
We
right
just
now.
saw some real shit.
No, just wait. No, we're gonna see the real side. They're not gonna be real because they're fake.
Oh, I just want to apologise that we're on and we're not just showing live. I do apologise. Coming up, the cast of The Witches of Eastwick and their very own Jack Nicholson, the panel, will be voicing their opinions on the rest of tonight's action. And we're going to be hearing from the friends and family of our alpha females. I'll see you straight after this break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Now, listen, there's been a lot of secret room chat tonight, but I think we should talk about the rest of tonight's action, you know, because there's a lot going on. So let's talk about the shopping task and that phone ringing. Yeah. Chris, if you were in there, would you have picked it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Is it important to have that outside contact, do you think?
Oh, very. Yeah. Well, what outside
I've only
contact?
been in there a
Like,
week.
if
Listen,
it
I
was
was
your wife.
excited when I heard a car alarm going off.
Mind you, that gets me going sometimes.
Yeah.
Michelle, were you surprised none of them cracked? I was quite shocked. I thought
No,
maybe
they've been in
one
there
or two
for a
would
friggin'
go.
week and a half, for God's sake.
But you know how long it is.
2 weeks.
Our challenge wasn't until like 31
Yeah, ours
days.
was the
Like,
last
no.
week. Yeah, it's
No, if you
ridiculous.
give in at that time, then you shouldn't be in that game.
Yeah, you're wicked.
Lou, what did you make of it?
No, I think they're all pathetic. It just irritates me. I just find it irritating.
Well,
it
the
angers me.
The Brits went on to win. They won the task, finally. They're like starting to win. What effect do you think that's going to have on the House case with the Americans?
I think the Brits need to pull through. They've been wet blankets so far. So it's about time.
Are they not allowed to share? Are they not allowed to share the food that they order then, or can they just?
No, so they get the luxury and then they get the.
Do they? Are they on rations? The Americans are on rations.
It's not rations, but it is a basic budget. Yeah.
Well, it is like rations. When you're
I didn't want to throw it out there and make them feel worse. But yeah, it is. Do we think the Brits winning might make the Americans feel a bit more ostracised?
I think now that Jenna and Farrah have gone in the other room, now it gives a chance for the British people to start shining now. Because like, what's the name just said, like, you know, the Brits, they've been just like a wet blanket. This now is their time to shine, to actually do something. To actually do something, because they've always blamed, oh, it's Farrah or it's Jenna, or, you know, they're always taking over. Now it's time.
Just a quick note as well. Casey. Casey's like, I'm dying in jail. Well, listen, there was a lot of fiery female talk in the house tonight. Simply put, Michelle, are you team Natasha or team Jarrah?
Listen, I love me some Jenna Jameson. I always have. I am 100%. I have. I am 100% Natasha here.
You're team Natasha. Well, Farrah asked Jenna, I don't know what I think of this, but Farrah asked Jenna if she wanted her to make Natasha cry. Do we think...
That's not what an adult does. That's not what a big girl does.
But on the flip side, do you think Tasha can take what they throw at her?
Yes, she can. She's from Liverpool, baby. Yes, she can take it.
Michelle don't get.
She's the only Brit that stood up to him, I think, so far, apart from Davro the other night.
She still hasn't, like, gone in fully, has she, Natasha?
because she's kept her lady.
Still no, do you know what? She's
Her
not
inner
keeping,
scouser has to come out.
She's just holding back because she doesn't want to release the scouts.
Yeah.
But do we think the rift?
She needs to
do we think the
release
rift is going to build when they come back in, or do we think it's going to die down?
And then it'll get bigger. Who let the scouts out?
Oh, she went there. Chris, do you think Jenna had a bit of a point when she said that the others had taken Farrah out because they think she's the alpha female in there?
I don't think she is the alpha female.
Who do you think is?
I think Natasha's the alpha female.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why do you think Natasha?
Yeah, Natasha's much stronger.
You think Tasha's stronger?
I think Janice is.
Janice?
Oh, well.
Yes.
I was forgetting Janice.
Janice has been put into a box because the thing with Janice is she is so wild and so strong and so in charge, but when people don't listen to her and she crumbles and turns into a victim. And that's what's been happening. So I'm hoping we get to see the Janice that we love with these two away.
I mean, I think Chloe is really the alpha female, actually. I have never seen such a strong woman.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot of alpha female chat tonight. Jenna made it very clear to Farah that she thinks she's the true alpha female of the house, but it seems like Natasha is her biggest threat at the minute. So we decided it'd only be fair to get a friend or family member of all our alpha female triangle on the phone and find out what they think. So first up on the phone for Farah is her actual mum, Deborah. Deborah, are you there? Hi, darling. Deborah, thanks so much for calling in. Farah certainly isn't one to hold back, is she? I mean, has she always been one to speak her mind?
Yes, I raised her that way, and she's a very strong woman.
Does she feel the role of an alpha female in her real life, like her life outside of Big Brother?
She is absolutely an alpha female, and when it gets tough, Farah's best qualities will come out.
So do you think we've seen some of her bad qualities?
I'm saying best qualities. So you're going to see her get stronger, tougher, and fight harder.
Sorry, I thought you said bad. I got best. How do you think she felt when Jenna said that she thought she was the alpha female in the house and not Farah?
I think Farah thought it to herself. I'm going to show you who's the alpha female.
I think she did as well. I think she did as well. How do you think she feels about being voted into the secret house? Because that's got to give her a bit of a confidence boost now, hasn't it?
Well, I think, you know what, I think it's going to give her time to regroup, but I think she's going to come back stronger, bigger, and better than ever.
Well, on that note, Deborah, thanks so much for calling. Give it up for Deborah, guys. Thank you, Deborah. On the phone for Jenna, we've got her good friend, Aaron. Aaron, are you there?
I am. Hi.
Hello, mate. Would you say Jenna has a bit of a habit of speaking her mind and being honest?
Yeah, she's seriously honest. I thought, the thing is she's good with it too. She is a completely honest person, and I think she's just going to go more into that.
Do you agree with everything Jenna's been saying about Natasha?
Well, I don't disagree, but I agree with some. I just think watch out for Natasha, though, because obviously Scousers, they'll nick your purse and then they'll beat you up and you won't even see a damn thing.
Not all Scousers. Maybe some you met. Just to put that out there. Hi to our Liverpudlian fans. How do you think Jenna's been doing in the house up until now?
I think she's doing great. I think she's really enjoying herself. And I think she's I think it's good for people to see this side of Jenna. People know her as the big diva, the sort of business-savvy girl, but she's kind of in there enjoying herself.
But they've nominated Austin tonight. Do you think that was the right person to put up, in your opinion, from them?
From them, possibly, but I think, obviously, it's funny to see them both think that they're in control, and as we all know, Big Brother's in control.
Well, listen, on that note, Aaron, thanks for calling. Give up, Aaron! And finally, on the phone from Natasha, we've got her partner, the one and only Richie Neville. Rich! Here he is! Rich, you've got a lot of love in the room. Rich, how do you think Tash feels about Jenna and Farah going tonight?
I'd say she's feeling a bit chilled now. You know, she knows that there's not going to be that sort of edgy vibe in the house and stuff like that. And I'm happy for her that she's going to get a bit of respite from the bitchiness and all the sort of shenanigans that's been going on. But about this alpha female thing, you know, my girl isn't even interested in being the alpha female. All she wants is fairness. She wants a good time, just chill out. But, you know, she's being pushed, she's being bitched about, and when she is, she will be the alpha female, full stop.
Well, what do you think she's going to be like tomorrow when Big Brother tells her that actually Jenna and Farah are in a secret room, but the joke is going to be on them two when they return to the house? How do you think, what do you think she's going to be feeling?
I think she's going to be over the moon. Like, when she left, she said, the whole thing is a game. You've heard them all saying it. She said, the whole thing's a game. I don't care about nominations. I don't care about anything. I'm just going to go and enjoy it for what it is. And I think she's going to get right into the whole task of it and love it.
And, Rich, I've got to ask you, you're seeing her every night on the telly. Are you missing her?
Yeah, look, you know, let's get the violins out massively, mate. And it's been hard to see her have such a hard time the past few days. I've been shouting and throwing things at the TV. Like, I'm going nuts, man, but, you know...
Well, Rich, I'm sure she's missing you too. On that note, give it up for Richie! I'm gutted. That is it for tonight. A massive thank you to my panel. I'm going to be back here tomorrow night at 11:30 on 5 Star, where I'll be joined by Arlene Phillips, Claire from Steps, Matt Richardson, and Michelle Visage is going to stick around too. Thank you to my audience. I've loved them. Until then, catch up with the latest in Live from the House on 5 Star now. Right now.